Welcome back to another episode of Arnold's Thoughts Podcast. It's your boy Arnold, and today we're gonna have another segment of fact over feelings. I like to come and have this segment just to explain like we cannot have our feelings more important than the truth.
What are you thinking? Yeah. What are you thinking? Yeah. If you wanna know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah. What are you thinking? Hey. What are you thinking? Hey. If you wanna know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah.
What do I mean by the truth? I mean the truth of difficult times, stressful times, hard times. We can't let those hard times and those feelings take over how we respond to situations. I mainly speak right now in this basketball world that I'm in. It's like, I don't know what happened in December or leading into December, leading into the holidays, but it's just been a lot of turmoil and it's been a lot of indecision and struggles from all around, from the people that are, I wouldn't say close to me, but people I am interacting with. I'm not gonna speak out any names of any people in particular, but it's just people that I see that are close to me as far as like a colleague or a friend. For example, I just did an interview with an ex-teammate of mine. I recently joined this team. I was here for like 3 weeks. It's been about 3 weeks since I've been here. And the guy that was on the team with me, he decided, you know what, I'm finna leave the team. I'm done. I don't like the situation. I don't like the way me and the coach are going about our situation together. So I'm going to just take my leave and go. For me, I believe like he did not do, I don't say he didn't do the right decision, because at the end of the day, his mental mind, as he explained it, is what's more important. You know, you can't be in such a turmoil situation where you're losing your mind and you're not at peace in your mind, and that's not going to let you perform the way you want to or even live the life that you want to. And he decided to take his leave, but the fact of the matter was, you had a good job. And in this life of basketball, you understand that sometimes you have to stick it out. Sometimes you have to grind it out to get to the other side, because it gets hard sometimes. Do I believe he jumped the gun a little early? Yes, but I'm not going to ever tell somebody what they should do or what they believe in their heart is good for them to do.
What's up, guys? I just dropped my new ebook, 6 Must-Have Steps to Be an Overseas Basketball Player. You know, I've been playing for the last 9 years. I got all the steps and the traits that you need to start your journey with networking, with getting mentored, all the things that you need to start your journey to be a protege. So go get that ebook, click the link in the bio, and make sure you get your steps to being that overseas pro one day. Let's go.
But from my perspective, I believe that maybe too much of your feelings are getting caught up in the truth, and the truth is not being seen because you're too much caught up in your emotions of what's going on the court, you're not receiving what you expect, and that led him to leaving the team. Now, in this world, it's not always just, okay, I'm going to have me another job just like that. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. And when you have an opportunity just to play this game, and you have an opportunity to do what you love to do, don't be so quick to run away from that. Don't be so quick to give up on that situation when times get hard. That could be a good moment for you to learn and grow. That's when you're going through something very critical and something very heart-wrenching for you. That's where you see, how strong am I right now in this moment? Can I stick it out? Sometimes we're like, you know what, I'm out. I'm running for, not necessarily running, but you're pretty much, I'm giving up on the situation quick. It's not going my way. I believe this is not going right for me. This is not going to be overall for my betterment of my future, for my career, whatever the case may be. Well, maybe that's the time for you to see, can I stick it out in these type of moments? Can I push through this type of ordeal that is trying to hinder me? Can I be strong enough to not let this affect me? I stated in the book that I wrote the 6 must-have traits to be an overseas basketball player. I just recently wrote this book, and in the section of mental toughness, I said before he went through his situation, it was just like the parallels to the situation was like you can't make it up. I literally said in the book, you would literally get benched as in you will not play for about 3 games, and then when you do get to play, you probably play like 5 minutes. Do you have the mental toughness to be able to withstand that and still keep pushing forward? That was literally an example that I used for that situation, and it was just so forthcoming that that's exactly what happened in his situation for his criteria, and he decided to exit. And I'm not here to just talk about just his situation, because I also have other friends and other teammates where I formerly used to play with. They're talking about, I'm probably going to give up the game. I probably want to retire because the stress that I'm having, so much that I'm missing out back at home. And I feel like sometimes we get so caught up in the moment. We get so caught up in the moment. Things aren't just going the way they're supposed to go. So I need to take my leave. I need to go somewhere else, or I don't need to be in this situation. Sometimes you need to be in that stressful situation so it can teach you who you are. It's going to teach you who you are. I got a situation with my coach right now. I don't want to put his business out there, but he's going through a stressful time because his job is on the line. Just as much as a player, his job is on the line. And I can see him reaching out to me for help. Like, I really need you to come and take over this team and really be the leader of this team and help us to get to the next level, because I'm really counting on you because my job is on the line. And I'm not saying that it's your choice or it's your fault if my job is gone, but you're the best chance that I got right now. I need you to be basically amazing and take hold of this team and lead us to wins, because my job is on the line. And I know a little bit about his situation. He has a daughter. I have a daughter. And he's just expendable as any other player on the team. We're 7-6. That's not the ideal situation for what the owners want. So they're like, we need to make a change. And then we had like this extraordinary long meeting yesterday of just talking and people trying to figure it out and trying to understand what we're going to do next and who we're going to bring in. And this is the stress that you can see a person going through. And I'm always know that in these moments, you can't let your circumstance dictate your outcome. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't let the problem at hand change who you are. One of my friends posted online that he was going through such a rough time with his team. And I know this guy. He's an absolute baller, like just one of the best players I ever played against and I've witnessed. And he was struggling very bad right now. Struggling very, very bad right now. And I didn't see that coming from him. But I can't say that I didn't see that coming from him, because we all go through it. We all got our struggles. Especially for us as basketball players, me as a basketball player, I reached out to him and I wrote to him and I said, listen, don't get too high on the highs. Don't get too low on the lows. You know who you are. You know this game of basketball. Just keep going. And that's life. You're never going to don't get too high on the highs. And don't get too low on those lows. Just find your even keel right through that middle. Just find a way to stay right there in the middle. And that's what I just want to reference to everyone that's out here that may be going through a tough time, going through a tough situation with maybe their career, maybe their relationship, maybe with family members, a child, a brother or sister, whatever the case may be. Don't let that situation get too high to you where, okay, we're doing great right now and everything will be perfect forever, because it won't. And right now we're in the worst position that we're in. It happens. Find your even keel. Find that balance mark right there in the middle where you're just, okay, I'm going to stay right here. Because like during the situation, our road trip, our recent past road trip, we lost 2 games. Hey, I'm the same guy I was when we lost those 2 games as the same guy when we won 5 games in a row. We won 1 game on the road trip. We lost 2 that we should have won, whatever the case. Well, we lost, whatever. We won the next one. Life is ups and downs. And I specifically remember speaking to the coach, and he was like, "How can I relax?" I seen him at the breakfast the next day, and he was just head down, like you could see the frustration. It's so heavy. It's like that is on your back, that elephant on your back of just frustration and distress and worry. And we've all been there before. We've all been in that distressful, worrisome, bothersome mood. So when you see someone else going through it, you recognize it. You recognize it for what it is. And I was just like, just relax. And he was like, how can I relax? I'm like, just relax. Just relax. Every moment that we go through is a learning moment. It's a moment for us to learn and grow and take from it. When I did the interview with my ex-teammate, I told him, like one of the last questions, what did you learn from this situation? If we approach every single situation that we go through as a learning moment, we can understand how to get through that situation, how to deal with that situation, and we learn about ourselves. We have to take time to learn about ourselves. How do we respond in these types of moments? Do we pick up and run? Do we try to find a solution when we don't see a solution? I believe that's one of the issues, is when we don't see the absolute solution right in front of us. Okay, this is what we need to do to get through it. We say there is no solution, and that's not true. But those are the moments that we grow the most, because those are the moments that we understand who we are. We understand the situations that we deal with and how we can get through it. We have to take time in those moments not to let our feelings overtake the truth. And we have to constantly remind ourselves of our own truth. You have to speak your own truth to yourself of who you are. What is this situation? What do you believe in? What is yours? What do you claim? What do you speak? Don't let the feelings dilute the facts. Do not let that overwhelming circumstance dictate the truth. We're all going to have it. We're all going to go through it. And that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any concerns or anything you want to talk to me about, anything you can relate on, let me know in the comment section. Hit the like and subscribe button for YouTube, so I can continually push this message out and share this with somebody that might be going through the same situation, that just need to understand that your circumstances ain't gonna last forever. It don't rain forever, but when it's raining, that's when you get the most growth. Till next time.